Hello everyone, I'm John from SigResource.com and today I'm gonna show you how we can make that tag. This is the tag I made for my entry the signature of the week at SigResource.com and let's see how I made it. Okay, first I started with black background. It's a canvas 200 per 400 pixels. It's a vertical size. My next move was to add C4G pack. This one was made by the Marine. I set the blending mode a lighter color and opacity 100%. So next I added my layer, actually my stack. Sorry. This one was my stack. I made some settings. Since I made was to duplicate it around 4 times. I smudged the first stock layer and I set the blending mode in linear light full opacity. Then I unhide my second duplicated layer of my wolverine stock. I set the blend mode screen and the opacity at 100%. I smudged around the focal. You can see it here. Next, I added the third stock duplicated layer. I set lighten and same with my opacity, full percent, and I did the same settings with my previous layer. I smudged around focal background. Then I added one more C4D. I set in screen full opacity. You can see it here. You run, okay. My final move regarding to my stock layer was to unhide the last one, set the blending mode color dodge around 80% opacity, and I did the same with my previous stock layers. I smudged around the focal to the background. Next, I burned a bit. You can see here uh, my focal. See, it was before this and now. That's the difference. This gives a bit depth and helps a bit the lighting. Okay, next I added some more bubble C4Ds. I set the blending mode on soft light and 20% opacity. These four C4Ds were made by the Marine. Next I added some fractals and I set the blend mode to hue full opacity. It gives more depth and better feeling when you're looking at the tag. Then I applied my image. I took my burn tool and I burned a bit the whole left side. With this one, you can see it here, I helped a bit the lighting came behind his head. Real nice depth, I think. Then some gradient maps, and black white, set it to luminosity 80% opacity. My next one was a purple to orange, soft light 20% opacity. The last gradient map was yellow to pink. So my next move was to put my distort layer. I used the PSG from my PSG gallery and I set my distort layer to overlay 10% opacity. So next I put one more gradient map, black to white. I left it to normal 20% opacity. Next, I used my digital to dodge a bit more face of wolverine. This will blend more my stack. And then I used sharpen to pass. Then I want to edit fade the sharpen to pass around 40%, and I left the layer to normal full opacity. And that was my final outcome. This is done from SIGResearch.com, and I hope you learned something from this tutorial. Bye bye.